What's going on, everybody? It's Rockman3K3.
My name's Leroy.
And we are here with a wonderful guest today. The awesome, the fantabulous Yuki Crissy. Yuki,
Yay!
Welcome to the show.
We don't have laugh tracks and applause tracks because
we don't.
Sorry.
Okay.
So we have to clap for you.
Yeah.
Right. Golf clap. Golf clap. Golf clap.
So Yuki, please tell the people about yourself.
Hi, so I'm Yuki Crissy. You can just call me Crissy. I've been cosplaying for about 8 to 9 years. I'm in dance groups. I perform around the country by going to different conventions. I'm a photographer. I'm a costume maker. I work full time, and I stream.
Shit.
Do you sleep? I mean, I heard myths about it.
I heard a lot about that shit, but I didn't hear sleep.
Yeah, like, wow.
This is my
that's awesome.
week. My one day.
I'm so sorry. Here you are being nice to
God. We're gonna knock this out so you can go to sleep because it
sounds
like you don't do.
I'm streaming after this, so it's fine.
What you streaming
wow. Yeah, what's streaming?
I'm going to stream out of a horror game or God of War. One of the other.
Ooh.
Is it Dead by Daylight? Please don't let it be Dead by Daylight.
Oh, I never played that. Yeah, we might do that. There we go. Damn. There we go.
No, because like 2 of your friends out playing that.
Just obsessed with the game, and I was like, it's not that great.
It's a sign, bro. You got to go ahead and get on it. You got to do it.
It's so scary to me. That's why I've been avoiding it. So.
It ain't that bad. Let me tell you from firsthand experience. I don't like scary shit. It ain't that bad.
It's not. It depends on the creatures you have and the people you play with. If you play with friends, it's actually more fun than anything.
Yeah, it's more of a friendly, cooperative game, not
right.
Not like Dead Space.
Good to know. Good to know.
So I'm gonna jump it off. Hold on. First off, wasn't even ready. It shows you how ready I was.
See, I told you, just unprepared, unprofessional.
Just unprofessional. Okay. So my first question to you, Yuki, is of course what I ask everyone because I'm a huge gamer. You know, if anyone knows me, that's Rockman. If you don't know anything else about me aside from my love for Nintendo and Mega Man and Mario, I love video games. So my first question is, so Yuki, when did you first fall in love or become acquainted with video games? Because for me, you either love or hate video games. There's no in between.
Since I was a child, oh wow, I don't even know. Like playing my Sega. So
Sega.
I grew up with video games. I was lucky enough for my family to so happen to system, so I always had everything. Like I had all the PlayStations, all the Xboxes, all of it. So I just been lucky for that.
Wow. So you're I'm hearing this right. Are you an old school gamer like myself? Is that what it is?
So technically, yes. I with 10,000 old school games from like in television, Atari, games like that. I play it all the time. Like all the time. So yes, but I'm really behind on the new gen stuff. Even though I have a PS, I'm still like
that's okay. I don't have a PS5 right now either, and nor do I have a look, and Leroy's like that because I finally have an ally, Yuki, because I'm an old school gamer, and so he's just like, oh god, you old people, just like look at him right now.
No.
He's doing it.
I have no problem with it.
No problem.
No problem. I'm cool. Chilling.
The biggest system I was on was Xbox 360 though. That was my biggest thing. And then
I almost liked you. No, I was on 360 as well, so I'm not gonna hate. That's actually me and him used to play on a lot. I see. Trust me. I love all you got.
PS gang in the house. Gang.
I don't have a PS5 yet, so you know. I guess you also smell like pork.
No. I was very lucky.
Okay.
Now, if you'd have said I love Nintendo or all this other kind of stuff, I was just gonna get off the stream and let y'all have it.
I would just be like, work is done. Let's go.
I'm not a huge Nintendo head. No.
Good.
Like, I enjoy a lot of.
Don't apologize. Really don't apologize. You don't have to apologize for shit.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize for shit.
I feel like it's more family friendly, so like it's like I just play with my family, or like when we're just hanging out, but never like I would never go to any of my Nintendos and be like, let's
stop it, stop, Leroy, stop. I don't like that face you give me, Leroy. I don't encourage him, Yuki.
Funny how when we say it, we don't know what we're talking about, but she says it.
You don't. She doesn't either. All right, she's just a guest. I'm being nice, but she doesn't know.
It's a good system. It is.
No, don't worry. We tell him it's a good system, but they only make. You know what? We're not gonna have this conversation. We're not gonna have this conversation again.
For all the listeners, you can go at any of our like numerous tracks and just
pick an episode that we didn't argue about.
The greatest one is Migos across Nintendo. That's the greatest one.
It's because you won't let me win, but that's fine.
That just won't let you be great. Oh. Okay.
Can I ask one now?
Yes, you can, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So out of all of your cosplays, which was the most challenging? And what was your first cosplay, if you can remember?
Let's think of most challenging. So actually the one I'm making right now is my most challenging one. I'm making Cami from Street Fighter. It seems simple enough, right? Very simple character.
Green leotard with the red beret with the gloves and shit.
Yeah.
Is it the gloves? The gloves are what's taking forever.
3D printing. Yeah, I cosplayed her before, and it was easy cosplay. But the new one I'm doing is I'm 3D printing. I designed and 3D printed the whole gauntlet, which is printing right now.
Wow.
And I am sewing it very differently. Like I'm adding fabric and I'm making it really like army-like, and it's going to look different from how Cami's outfit is. But I've been struggling hours with the program for 3D printing, so it's very complicated.
That's crazy. So 3D printing, because that's like...
It should be done on Wednesday.
That's the new rage. Like, how do you as a cosplay?
It's
oh, yeah, I just got that too. I was like...
in front of me. It's so complicated.
Wow. Like, so what do you use? Hard. What do you use in 3D printing? Are you using like geometry, or are you using like algebraic expressions?
I'm dumb. Explain 3D printing to me. I ain't past the 5th grade.
Okay, I'm probably the worst person to explain it because I'm on kindergarten level. But from what I know, first you got to learn 3D modeling and 3D building. So you have to 3D model it and make it fit a human, which is already very complicated. Then bring it to another program, like a Cura program, which is basically the commands to give to the 3D printer. And there's a bunch of coding, like nothing but coding. You're making codes to send to the printer. Then make good. And then when you're done, you get a cool print that you got to then scour together. It's really fun. It's a lot of work and expensive. But it's really fun.
Let me tell you, Yuki, like, my hats are off to y'all, because, like, y'all put in hours of work into the cosplay, and I've been a huge fan of yours since, like, you've been cosplaying, and I've seen a lot of your costume designs, and it's wonderful y'all are, like, y'all can do that from scratch, because I'm just like, wow, okay, like, how many hours? Because, you know, we were like, oh, we're going to get the cosplay, and me and Leroy was like, we saw, like, how, we were like, no, we're not. Like, it's cool.
Because when we had this,
most of the time, I could finish a cosplay in like 4 days most of the time. But this one, I wanted to take my time, and I'm already like 2 weeks in, and it's still going. That's the longest I've been working on a cosplay.
So Leroy, my G said 4 days. Wow.
4 days.
Wow.
You mean I can't just order this shit off the internet and put this whole...
Sit wait for it?
That's it. That ain't it. Oh, this ain't my game, baby. I'm sorry.
I like to work really hard. Like, I only make cosplay when I'm inspired. So when I am inspired, I don't sleep. I literally come home from work on cosplay, take a nap for an hour while working, sometimes sewing, and go back and nonstop and don't sleep. I barely eat. If I'm not inspired, I won't stop. So,
do you feel so? You clearly work very hard. Me, I'm lazy as shit. That is probably my worst character trait, as I'm lazy as shit. For me, cosplaying is true. Like, let me find let's find something that looks like it. Or like when I was growing up for Halloween, and my mom didn't want to buy the costume or whatever, she would make it out of like bath towels or whatever the hell. Do you do like elite cosplayers, like you look down on people who just like, I'm gonna just buy this shit off Amazon and just stroll up to the convention?
Hold on. First off, I would never consider myself as nowhere near elite. Second, all of my cosplays, especially that first one, I didn't go into that, including today, all of my cosplays are made out of household. I am a very frugal cosplay. I don't spend cosplayer. I don't more than like $40 on a cosplay. Like that'd be pushing it sometimes. If I really push it, but I'm like, I spent like my Spiral cosplay, which has giant wings. I went to Family Dollar. I got it was like a grate. I cut it up. I used towel rods. I did a whole lot in a cosplay. I used the cheapest items I could find.
And that's amazing, guys, because I've seen some of her cosplays. I'm just like,
from that Instagram, that looked like some money.
Yeah, I was just like, man, like just the detail in it. It's just like, okay, wow.
I'm a cheap.
Don't worry, I'm a cheap hoe too.
My friends make fun of me of how cheap I am. Like I went to the fabric store and I was like $8 a yard. They're like, yeah, I think too.
Yeah, man. I had a friend that like she used to be deep into like fabrics, and like when she told me the prices, I was like, for fabric, for shirts, for things that I am wearing. Are you serious right now? Like,
see, man, there's a slavery joke about picking cotton in there, and I'm not gonna say it.
You're gonna take the high route there, Leroy? Is that what you're gonna do?
The reason I put a lot of my cosplays, like my armors, are actually more. I use foam because it's the cheapest. Like you can get a whole roll of foam for like $5, and I could make a whole cosplay out of that.
Okay,
so
it's crazy. That's so dope, though. Okay, all right. Well, let me see. The next question. That's okay. So here's one. All right, so with so many things under your belt, your expertise wheelhouse, most notably, you just became a Twitch affiliate not too long ago. Congratulations. We're not really hip to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if we ever will be. Like, we try to like stream every now and then, but it's like we'll just go up like, all right, so we're streaming. This is Outriders. Here you go. Tell us more about that. Like, how do you feel when you stream?
So I'm a new streamer. Overall, I to be honest, I could probably count on times of how many times I actually stream. Only like once a month. I only like the last 2 weeks been adding this because it hasn't been working out. But I love it. I'm very awkward on camera, so Twitch is helping to people and get more out of my shell. And I like that. I like that. Like I don't have to. I'm not forced to be a certain way on Twitch. I don't have to like act a certain way. Most of the times, if you ask anyone who comes to my streams, in a bit, if things going wrong, and they just watching me struggle, I'm like, oh, my screens are messed up. Hey, my controller in the window. I don't know. So they just see me on my everyday trying to stream. Most of my streams still, but it's fun. I get to know the people and they get to see the true trying to be perfect all the time.
That's cool. That's what's up. Because I mean, like when we stream, it's kind of the same thing. Like I'm just chilling with my friends, or like we're playing demos, or like I'll stream like Final Fantasy or God Eaters, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like here's this. This is what I'm doing. And like some people will come in and they'll be like, oh hey, that's cool. What is this? Whatever, blah blah blah. And we'll kind of interact, but I don't know. Like I just, is there like a formula? Do you think, or is it just like, like you're cool or not? Because we're not cool right now. But for someone who is cool,
I say you're not cool. I'm all right.
I think I'm still a very new streamer, but my point of view is as long as you're communicating with your viewers, it doesn't matter. So even if you have no camera on, you're playing a board kids about. If you're communicating with them and having a conversation, and they'll give back to you. So that's all it is. It's just a conversation on camera.
And it also helps to have like dedicated people to come in and watch it, because when we do it, don't nobody watch that shit.
Oh, a few people, a few of my friends come in, you know, a few fans.
I have a small audience started, so I get a few people who come in every once in a while, but it's cool, even though like even if it's like 2 or 20, it doesn't matter. Like I still have fun with whoever's in the room with me, you know, because just be hanging out. So that's like, as long as you're having fun with it and not trying to be like by your numbers, you know, seeing how many viewers is in there, then you ruin the quality of your stream. Just have fun. That's all they get, to be honest.
No, we're not numbers people. We just like doing this for fun. Like, I mean, even when we started on YouTube, it was just like, you know.
Right. We just gonna do this shit. If they watch it, they watch it.
They don't, you know. So it's funny.
So you explained your schedule before. I didn't hear sleep in that at all, which I don't know how you sleep. I don't know when you sleep.
Amazing.
But how do you find time, like outside of work, outside of streaming? How do you find time to make content and like what do you find inspiration to create your cosplays and stuff?
When it comes to time, I'm sorry if you hear police. I'm sorry. New York City.
Girl, we black. We black. That's the police siren. That ain't nothing but an alarm clock.
We've heard it before. Lucky to not be on the side that needs to hear it all the time. But hey, you know.
I only do things when I'm really inspired, to be honest. So it could be like 4 o'clock in the morning. I did a whole shoot while my friend left over. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning, did a whole photo shoot, and then went to work. So on the time, I don't really have time for much. Unfortunately, I want to have more free time, but it's so hard. But I do try to get at least 7 hours of sleep every night. Like I just like have to sacrifice something.
Not waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't.
Okay, so because I feel that because I'm actually a night owl, like Leroy will tell you. Like I do understand that, like, you know, when you find the inspiration, you go, because I'm working on a game right now, The Kingdom Withheld. It's coming soon.
No, it's not. It's just coming.
You know what?
Okay.
But it's gonna get there one day.
Don't get excited. He's been working on this shit for 10 years, and he's been saying coming soon for 10 years. It's why it's just coming.
The sign is dusty. It's got a little dust on it. Whatever.
Either way.
Thank you. So, like, let's say you saw that, like, if you saw like an indie game like that, would that inspire you to make costumes even for like indie games, or is it just like, I'm more of like the big stuff to try to get my name out there? Because I know some people do that. They're like, I'm only the big stuff to get my name. You know. And I mean, nothing wrong with that.
I've done smaller. No, it's like I just do characters that I like, to be honest. If I like the character, it is what it is. I did a few characters that people didn't even know who I was. I didn't care, but I love cosplaying them. And so I just went at cons. They'd be like, "Who are you?" And they guess like someone else. I'm like, "Sure, if you want to call me that." Go crazy.
I feel that. I dressed up as Link one time from Legend of Zelda, and people thought I was Peter Pan. And I was like, "Yep, fuck it."
Oh, that was funny. Hey, but you know that's how you got your name. You know, when you came dressed as a Pokemon trainer that one time.
Like a Pokemon trainer, and I got to be black, so hey, I'm fucking with it.
It is what it is.
All right. Okay, so one of my other questions is, all right, what would you like to see more out of in the nerd culture? Like, what would you like to see more of? Because we all were like, oh, the nerd culture is changing, you know, but it can always have room for more change. Like, what else would you like to see?
That's a weird question. Like, it is changing. It's very mainstream now because especially with TikTok.
So mainstream.
It's very mainstream. Actually, everyone in my like I work at a store and 90% of older teenagers that walk in are like weebs. So I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Wow.
Right? Oh my gosh. Hosers.
I just want more like we're doing way better. Just more inclusion, which is everyone I see like from my own feet because I only surround myself with people with like minds, but everyone's really inclusive. We like celebrate old people, black, disabled, like fat cosplays. It don't matter. Everyone's included. But I want to see more of those people more popular. You know, I don't want to see the same 5 faces of just the popular cosplays. So I would love to see someone who's like disabled, like having 1 million followers. That would be amazing, like stuff like that.
Right, absolutely.
So that's what I say that, or even like in animes and stuff. I know that a lot of like shows, I just want to see different types of characters. Of course, obviously, most of these animes and stuff are made in Japan, and you know, obviously they make Japanese characters most of the time. But it's cool to see other people like making shows, like how Boondocks was and stuff like that.
Right. Like Cannon Busters came out. It was like one of the first full-on black produced, and there's more coming, like Yasuke and a few others. Also, I liked your Yoichi cosplay. That was dope. I've always been a fan because that's one of my favorite characters from Bleach. So, you know, it's dope.
I have a Bleach tattoo because I love that character so much.
Okay. She's one of the best. I mean, Ichigo is just the Mary Sue, so nobody cares about Ichigo. But
who gives a shit about Ichigo?
I know. Just do it really wrong.
Do you ever get... So this has become... I think I've seen a couple of videos on it on TikTok, and I've been guilty of this because I'm an idiot sometimes. Do you ever get annoyed of people be like, oh, you're black, whatever character you're going... Because there was a video and she was like, Sakura's not black and she's gonna be black today. Do you ever get that?
Especially when I first started cosplaying, I got that all the time. Like everyone would always suggest me to be like, Yoruichi, do Storm. Like they'll only name every black,
the very black characters.
The only black characters that ain't but like 4 of them.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, you can't do Chun-Li. No, heaven forbid. You know.
Yeah, like so the thing is, at first I didn't really care that much that, you know, I just like, okay, whatever. But now, like sometimes like if I use like my natural hair in cosplay, if someone be like, hey, you're black, blah blah blah, and I have curly hair, so I'm like, actually sure, because her hair don't look like that. This is how she would look if she was black. So I don't necessarily like care when it's meant to like look a certain way, like an Afrocentric way, but in some cases, like a black person saying it is one thing, but sometimes like hearing it, like if a white person says it, it'll be like kind of cringy, like you're the black, blah blah blah. I'm like,
super cringe.
Why you couldn't just say the character name? Like you didn't say that to the Asian cosplay, you didn't say that to the Hispanic cosplay. Why was that a thing for me?
You didn't say that to the white cosplayer. Just the white people. Just saying, you know.
So it's just a little weird when I hear it from it's usually only for black people. That's the only time I hear it.
And I think it's unfair because people don't understand that cosplaying is your interpretation of the characters, not an exact one-to-one ratio.
Thank you.
Right, because no one's going to be out here really being Mega Man. And I've seen some really great Mega Man costumes, hence my name Rockman, but I'm just saying. You know.
So should I get my gauntlet? I got it in the living room. I got my...
I saw that was another one that was favorite of mine. Like, you already know. I think I even left a comment saying, that's awesome, just because it's Mega Man. Thank you, you know. So...
If you did this whole show with that gauntlet on, he would have cried.
I would have got my necklace, and I just would have been like, "Oh man, I love it. It's great." They don't know. They don't understand the greatness that is Mega Man. They don't understand. That's funny. Okay, so Leroy, do you want to ask the next question, sir?
I do. So you mentioned you get inspired to do your own characters. Can you name, I know this is a very hard question, but most people can do it, some people can't. Can you name off of your 5 favorite characters to cosplay?
Hard. Favorite cosplay. Hold on, I'm on my phone, so I look a little crazy. Sorry. My 5 characters I love to cosplay. It would probably be, surprisingly, I think I actually love doing Kirishima from my hero because I love like having the arm and everyone was like, "It's so cool." That I made in like 2 hours. But I'm trying to think. I really did enjoy my Spiral. Yeah, my Spiral was really fun. My Kill Venom was fun.
That was cool. I also saw that one. That was cool. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
I did enjoy my first armor I made was my Charizard. I mean, not Charizard. Who was it? What's the name? Gyarados. I like that cosplay a lot.
Shit.
A lot.
Wow.
And,
okay. Fucking water dragon.
I'm
yeah.
trying to think else.
Awesome.
Raven. Something about Raven.
Okay.
Raven. Yeah, I've seen your cosplay, Raven.
That's classic. That's classic.
Yeah. Even though Starfire is my favorite Teen Titan character, I just feel like the Raven with the purple hair like made it amazing for some reason. So I like cosplaying her a lot.
Did you are you a fan of Titans?
I am. I love Titans so much. I love that show. It's amazing.
I was late to the game.
I don't like how they did my boy Beast Boy. I don't like that.
Man, they did not have to do what they did to him. Woo.
I get a lot of people are upset, and I understand that, but like I still love it though. Like I'm a very new comic book fan, so like overall, so I read like the Teen Titans comics. I probably barely remember Teen Titans years ago when I was a kid. Like I barely remember watching it. So this is all new for me, and I'm loving it. So
hey, welcome to the fold.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yes, I'm new to it. It's fine.
Okay.
But I do understand why a lot of people don't like it because Beast Boy isn't green. Like he turns green. It's a little weird. And Starfire, her power isn't so green is red. So I understood that. But orange, whatever color it was.
Yeah.
Well, and then just the beatdown he got just at the very
he just got the shit beat out of him at the end of that season.
He just don't know how to block. We just took the control out of the side.
Sit there and took it. Just all hands. Just nothing. Nothing but hands.
Nothing but hands. It's still trying to be friends with everybody. I was like, nah, I would be kind of in my feelings for like 2 episodes.
Yeah,
fuck y'all. I'm over here getting stomped out by the best of them. And y'all can't help. Fuck y'all.
Nothing. I'm going to bed. Don't even bother me, son.
Fuck this team. Fuck y'all. Right.
But I am excited for the next season, though. I'm hyped.
Oh, everybody is. Especially, like, with the whole Starfire and the sister. That's gonna be
Blackfire.
Yeah, I'm like...
I'm about to say, your interest in toxic women began when you picked Blackfire over Starfire.
That should be a meme.
Wow.
It is a meme. That's why I got it from.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I gotta ask, Crissy, because you've been on the top list before, like when they've done a lot of like yearly, like top 20 cosplayers, whatever. You've shown up, of course, Cutie Pie Sensei, a lot of other like cosplayers. How do you feel when you show up on lists like that? Is it a good thing? Is it just like, all right, I'm concerned now because I'm gonna get a rush of people who don't really know me, or like, how do you feel when that happens?
It's actually really cool. Like most of the time, I don't know what happens until well, it's amazing. Like I do feel appreciated, and I'm glad that like there's so many like so big out there. So I get shocked anytime someone like mentions me, like me, like I don't know what I'm doing, but okay, thank you. Right. I get like in person, I get a lot of people who like after like they see those posts, they're like, how do I become a cosplayer like you? I'm like, oh, you go to the dollar store and glue things together. Like, so I don't feel like
no. I see how you are. You hit him with the Captain America. So you want to be a cosplayer, huh? And then like you just go through like
you can believe in yourself, young lads and shit. You know, you hit him with that.
That's it.
That's beautiful.
So it is cool. Like when I stuff like that, I don't necessarily usually get like words when that happens or anything. It's usually my friends who just tell me about it. But it is really cool, and I do feel appreciated every time I see it.
I'm sure because you're on Twitter as well. I'm sure, like you don't get that surprise like when you're like on Twitter and it's just like your followers went this high, like. Or I don't know because I don't know what that's like. I'm very personal Twitter, so.
I don't know. Actually, I have a Twitter, but I don't know how to use it, and I haven't probably been on it in like 7 months or something. I don't know.
You're not missing anything.
That's how you don't miss much.
I don't even know why I have followers. I post like 5 pictures. I don't know what's going on.
Like no, you just.
I'm trying my best on Twitter. One day.
This is the hustle. Is that you just people on Twitter? You're just like, hey, here's my Instagram picture, and then it's just a link to Instagram, and boom, there you go.
And boom, there you go.
That's it.
That's all it is. You get your clicks up. That's all that matters. You get your clicks up.
That's all that matters. It's just like clicking back and forth, back and forth.
Trust me. Take it from us. We don't be tweeting that shit. We don't be tweeting shit at all. I push it on Facebook.
Really don't.
And it goes from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter.
Yeah.
Cover your bases.
That's it.
I usually Instagram now Twitch, but that's it. Like those are my main platforms. Like just Facebook, Instagram usually.
Okay.
So back to my question. Most of your cosplays are from anime characters. Give me your top 3 anime. I ain't gonna do 5. Give me 3.
Oh, here we go. So my
favorite
anime of all time is One Piece.
What?
I love One Piece.
Oh my god! Like,
hold up, wait a minute. That changes the game.
Wow, man, we gotta get to One Piece, bro.
Watch
That's
this
it.
shit.
Like,
God.
man, like. How long have you been watching One Piece? If you don't mind us asking. How long?
Since it came out.
Well, no. Actually, since like 2015? Yeah, around that. 2014, 15, around that.
What you're saying is it took you 6 years to catch up. All right, we can do it.
Okay, no, don't do that to me, bro. No. Okay, no.
Okay, actually, I have to put this out. The month started watching One Piece. The first one was like, whatever. I forced myself through it. But then it got to a part, and I remember the month of December, I didn't work that month, but I watched every episode from probably 5 to 503 in 1 month.
How?
I was dedicated, and I caught up to the most recent episode, and I've been watching it every night tonight, and I gotta watch that.
Man,
I love One Piece. It's so
you
good.
dedicated. You dedicated.
Right?
Jesus.
I don't want to do it, man. Like she said, her top 3 of
One Piece. I recommend one episode. I only recommend one episode for all my friends. I don't care. Like a lot of my friends don't like One Piece. It's fine. It's a preference. It's okay. Mm-hmm. But I always recommend one episode. It's called Episode of East Blue, and it basically sums up the whole entire first season of One Piece in one episode. And if you watch the anime after that, then go crazy. It's literally like hundreds of episodes in one episode. And it's like a quick, and it's redrawn. It's prettier. And if you don't like One Piece after that, then it's fine. It's not for you.
I remember One Piece when it first started coming on Toonami, because I think it was in high school, and I watched it and I was good. But I remember I stopped at episode 34 because something else happened, and I just never watched the show again. And now we're up to episode 900?
Almost 1,000. I think it's like 960 something. I don't know. I gotta double check.
And this nigga still like the Pirate King. What you doing?
Let him take his time. I want the show to go on until I'm like 50. I need it to continue.
It will. There's no other way that it can possibly go.
It's not.
Are they ending it? Are they finally ending it?
He said he's ending it soon, and I'm very depressed. I've been so sad.
Wow.
I don't want it to end. It's so good. You don't ever want it. I don't ever want One Piece to end, like ever. But it's going to, and I'm gonna cry. But my other 2 animes I like.
Wow.
I have. It's hard for me to choose favorites because I like so many. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen right now, and I'm loving that show.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
We're not gonna talk about how Yuji and Toto gave Haruaki the work in the forest.
Yeah,
tag team.
Gang, clap, bitch, bow.
Like,
clap,
what?
bitch, bow, bow.
What is happening right now?
Yo,
Like,
that episode was amazing. I was screaming. Yo, I love that episode. I watched so many like anime, so it's so hard. Like I'm like, this is my favorite right now, and then another show comes up. I'm like, this is my favorite. So
same.
I have so many
Because with this one up here, his favorite, and I'm just gonna talk for him, is Dragon Ball Z, of course. I'm more like Cowboy Bebop was my favorite because I'm like super old school. Like we talking about Ninja Scroll, Wicked City, and like Vampire Hunter D. So they always have a place in my heart. But like the new shonen stuff is really good, but it's always funny.
Shit, boy.
Man, like every time I see this new anime, I'm just like, damn, like they're just doing it again. Okay,
that's a great one. I'm not
one.
a fan of Cowboy Bebop that much or Dragon Ball Z, unfortunately.
That's Leroy, we ended the show right now. This is over. Done. How dare you?
I ain't got
nothing. How dare you? I'm gonna look, Yuki. I'm gonna get on my gatekeeper shit. How dare you disrespect the legendary animes, madam? And then you have the nerve to say you watch anime. I'm sure you love that because that's gatekeeper central right there. But you have to watch Cowboy Bebop. Oh my god!
I'm on the last 3 episodes and I stopped watching it. It's been months. One day I will finish the last 3 episodes of the anime. And I tried.
You hurt my feelings so much.
The last 3?
The last 3 define the whole series. You have to. Okay, promise me this. Before you watch the live action that's about to come out. I don't know if you will or not. It's coming out Netflix, I think next year. And maybe end of this year.
I think it's the end of this year, bro.
Yeah, please, before you watch it, please watch those last 3. Just because I am dying to know what you would think. Because you didn't like it, but I'm dying to think no, please. I'm dying to know what you think about it.
It wasn't a bad show. I felt like it was I think it's just an old school way of anime. So I started watching anime late. Like I started with like Naruto and Bleach when they were first like big. So I didn't grow up with anime. So I feel like old animes have a weird way of telling the story. And I can't really
it's very
different. Understand it and I get confused. So I was just confused most of the time. So I'm like, I don't want to be confused anymore.
I was like that. I was like that too. It took my second time to watch Cowboy Bebop to really appreciate it for what it was.
Oh, when it happened, I was just like,
because I was kind of like you. I didn't see Cowboy Bebop till I was maybe 13, 14, but I've been watching like Dragon Ball when I was in 4th grade because it came on. Not 4th grade, 2nd grade because it came on like at 3:30, and I know I had to be at home by the time I got home from school, eat my little Happy Meal, and watch Goku and Vegeta beat up the next bad motherfucker. But
makes sense.
I understand that. But you gotta
watch
the last 3 episodes.
Cowboy Bebop
you got to.
Actually. Like I started it probably like 1 year ago. Like right when quarantine started, I watched Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, cool. So listen to me. It's okay. Cowboy Bebop, how it's done, and I totally agree with you. It is different because how Crissilicious Watanabe did it is he did it as like short stories. Like none of them connect except for like a few.
Except for like
if you're kind of going with that mindset, it's not so bad, and it makes a little bit more sense. But those last 3 kind of makes you just like, okay, I understand what the other ones were about. So
okay,
I'm dying to see what your opinion is when you watch the end.
I like stories like that's why I couldn't get into I think whatever. It was just too many short. I never finished. I only watched like the first episode, but it was just too many short perspectives, and I was like, I just need a story.
I just need continuity. Damn it! I don't understand this bullshit.
Yeah.
No. It's hilarious. Wow.
I will give it a shot again. I will finish it before the live action. I didn't know about the live action. I like most live action, so that's gonna be great for me.
You don't have to appeal to my ego. I don't care if you watch Dragon Ball Z or not. I know it's great.
Okay. The reason I'm not a fan of it, I don't have no ill will to it or whatever. It's just I just never gave it a shot. That's literally it. I never really watched it. And every time I'm about to, they're like, "Can you be Goku? Can they be Goku?" No, I'm like, "Whoa, hold up,
whoa! Look, Yuki, you see where my fingers are going? That guy up there. That is it. Every conversation we ever have,
I apologize.
great anime character. Can he beat Goku? Can he beat Goku?
Apologize on behalf of my community. We are toxic as shit. We can't help it.
Okay.
But
let's talk about power levels. Can he beat the power levels? Can Krillin beat this dude? Really?
I feel attacked. But I heard that Sailor Moon could beat Goku, so and everyone gets mad about that for some reason.
And she can't, because you know what?
I'm not a huge fan of Sailor Moon, so I can't give you the reasons why. But they told me that she's actually way stronger than Goku, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know.
People are entitled to their opinions, and that's what we're gonna leave it at that.
It's just like a single tear just down my eyes, just like why? Why is this happening? Why? But I am laughing on the whole Goku thing because that is so true. Can he beat Goku? That one up there.
Another anime I will always hold close to my heart will always be Bleach, just because
that's respect.
I never read the manga. I understand the anime was full of fillers. It made no sense. I was like, what the heck is happening? But the reason why that anime is so close to my heart because that was the first action anime I ever saw, and it was my first glimpse of Japan. Of how it really looks, if that makes sense. Like before he went to the Soul Society. Like only other show I saw was like Naruto, they were like ninjas. I'm like, what the heck? So I was like, what does Japan look like? And then Bleach came on and everyone was all swagged out. And I was like, oh, what is happening?
Yeah, the Captain Jack's a fire. Not even gonna
You ain't finna outfly that nigga.
No, not at all. Captain Yama, all the man, look, I'm down for hat and clogs. Yo.
See,
the only one with the pink kimono, just like yeah, come on.
That makes it even weirder
that's
because
the first time I saw cultures like different. Like I was like, oh, he's from Mexico. What? I was like, yo, Japan, they doing stuff like this, and that was my first time like grasping like anime. Like I really got into it, so I was like, you know what? That's why I put a Bleach tattoo on me. I was like, I have to. Like this is my anime that got me, and I rewatched it like 50 times. Like I rewatched One Piece twice, but Bleach, I have rewatched that anime most of the time.
How you watch it twice?
Man. Yo, she making us look like weebs, son. She watched One Piece twice? Jeez, like, I can't. Yo, you hardcore. I can't even.
Look, I done watched Dragon Ball Z like 15 times, but I ain't never seen
what? Man, I can't even try to touch One Piece. What is happening right now? I
gave them the episode, the one episode I suggested. They said they loved the show. I said, oh, let's watch some together. And I was like, crap, this is the part. What? And there's like so many cookies around the show. And I was like, I need to rewatch this anime. This is amazing.
That's crazy. So I gotta ask, since you're a One Piece fan, do they even have fillers? Because they have so many episodes. Is it just
out of 900 episodes, 900 plus, there's probably about 30 episodes of filler in the whole anime.
Damn.
How do y'all do it? I still don't understand y'all One Piece fans. I don't.
And the fillers are literally like one episode long. Like it'll be random, and they'll let you know. Like they'll end the arc, and they'll just be mad random, and then they'll go back to the game.
As a fellow Bleach fan, I don't know what that's like. Because Bleach has a whole season.
Bleach
We're gonna talk about one sword the whole season. I'm like,
Naruto, they chased around Kakashi trying to figure out what's under this nigga's mask. Like, all right.
I was like, whoa. But there's barely, I could probably count on my hand the episodes of filler of One Piece. And even because a lot of them, people might think it might be a filler, but it actually, like, while you watch, like, oh, this is a filler episode. Then out of nowhere, the main character, like the main villain will pop up in that episode, and then stuff will change. You're like, wait, this is not a filler? What is happening? So, like, a lot of the time, people think it's filler because they are pirates, you know, they're on a ship. So they would tell stories of what's happening on, like, as they're traveling from one island to the other. But that's not a filler. That's actually super canon.
I stopped watching that Arlong, and I remember that shit.
That's the first season of One Piece.
I know.
Episode 34. Make me like try to watch this, and then I'm gonna have to just like, all right, people say it's good, because like some of the jokes are even like, it gets good after the 4th season. When you hit 4th season, that's it.
You hit episode about 463.
You're
in that match. You're in that motherfucker. You ain't going nowhere. You're a fan for life.
Come on, man. Okay. Come on, Phil. Like I can't do it.
I never forced anyone to watch it though.
well, see, you're good then. I have another question for you because I saw on a recent stream that you were streaming Final Fantasy VII. Now, I gotta ask. I know Leroy's about to leave. I gotta ask: are you an RPG fan? And I did see that was also your first time playing Final Fantasy VII, and that was the remake. That was your first Final Fantasy?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Thank God.
Oh, yeah, okay. Are you an RPG fan? No, and you still enjoyed it.
RPGs.
Okay.
Funny thing is, my second favorite game ever is Mass Effect, which is an RPG. But I don't like most RPGs, most MMOs.
We're back, baby. We're back. Woo!
I don't like turn-based games. So most Final Fantasy are turn-based. So I don't like that. But so that's why I gave 7 a chance, because it's hack and slash. So if it wasn't hack and slash, I would have never tried it. But
Leroy, she likes it because it's hack and slash. See, you could probably like it. I'm trying to get him to play it.
What, Mass Effect?
No. Well, she liked Mass Effect as well, but like 7, Final Fantasy 7. Hack and slash.
Oh yeah, no, I actually downloaded it on my PS5 the other day, so I'm looking forward to playing it because my gripe with the series. That was my gripe was I hated turn-based RPGs when I was growing up.
Same. So, I hate them. Oh, I hate them so much.
So now we can just be Kingdom Hearts like it's supposed to be.
The computer and just
just hit shit. See, I fucks with you.
See,
I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna add you on PSN, and we gonna fuck shit up.
You got this.
This is messed up because as a long-standing Final Fantasy fan. Like, I'm not one of the gatekeepers. He'll tell you, I'll talk about it, but at the same time, so my piece with 7 remake was I was like, I don't like it because I was just like, I want my turn base. But at the same time, when I played it, I was like, you know what? It's a good compromise. I'll play this, and I
made it for us.
Did you like it?
Made it for y'all. I loved it. I even being an old school player who played all the Final Fantasies up until this point, and playing 7 remake, I was like, it's different, but I still love it. It's still the game I love, and it's a great story. So, and they didn't compromise that. I think they put it in a good package for you guys to play this. So, hey.
I enjoyed it. I'm waiting for part 2 to come out. I'm so hyped. I did a whole. The funny thing is, I didn't tell you my first cosplay. My first cosplay was a Final Fantasy character. I did Riku, and I didn't even know what Final Fantasy was. I just loved her.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Man.
Gatekeeper Tom again. You didn't even play Final Fantasy X, and you wow. Wow,
I like
Yuki.
that character so much.
I like you.
So cool.
You know how to piss him off, and
you used to be so cool, but now.
I also did Fran before I did Final Fantasy. There we go. I still don't know who Fran is. I know she's a Viera, whatever it's called. But I was like, whatever.
That's okay. From 13 was garbage. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that shit. We'll talk about it.
I didn't know what game she was from. I just know she's from Final Fantasy, and she looked cool.
We'll talk about that shit. It's cool.
It was trash. It was trash. So okay. So now that you play, have you played all of 7 remake?
Yes, I beat it recently.
Wow, that's so awesome. Okay, are you gonna watch Advent Children now?
I asked, can I watch it? And my stream told me not yet. They say you don't understand enough.
Yeah, you should. You're right. They're right. Yeah. Because you got disc 1 of a 3-disc story. So yeah, you need to get to at least disc 2 or 3. So the next 2 remakes, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
you'll be fine. But even right now,
watch shit. It's okay. I mean, it's gonna spoil a lot.
Yeah, it'll spoil a lot, and I don't want her to get get stuff spoiled. So.
Right.
But no, I don't know if you caught it, but we were just basically saying after the next 2 remakes, you should be okay to watch the movie. But no, you shouldn't watch it right now because it will spoil mess up a lot of things. And then you'll be like, why does y'all do this?
So. Yeah, it's
a good ass movie too.
My theory is that Sephiroth is Aerith's dad. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. They have the same eyes. Yeah, all right.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
I ain't gonna say shit.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna say shit.
I can't. You have to like the second part 2 comes out.
I was like, will you play 2?
Please let me know. So I
just
can
hit us. You'll be like, yeah.
I'm gonna stream. I promise I will only stream Final Fantasy. So when it comes out, I'll be streaming it 100%.
Yay! That's all.
Make me crank up this damn demo. This Final Fantasy Part 2 tonight. I was playing other shit.
It's good. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Leroy, do you have another question for Miss Yuki?
Yeah, I got. This is my last one. You kind of hinted at it already, but what's your message to up and coming cosplayers, people who are thinking about this? What's Yuki Crissy's tagline to get them into the shit? What's your believe it from Naruto?
It's gonna sound super cliche, but anyone can cosplay, and money is not an issue. Even if you're just wearing a t-shirt, you are the character. Cosplay is whatever you want it to be. If you feel like you need to spend $1,000 on it, go crazy. If you want to spend $2 on it, go crazy. It doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, if you feel like you're doing the character right, it doesn't matter what anyone else says, then you're doing it. There's no money that has to go into it. There's no eliteness that comes into it. There's no way of being a great cosplayer or a bad cosplayer, because there is no bad cosplayer. It's for fun. It's literally for fun.
Cool. Okay.
I fuck with it.
All right. Cool. Okay, well, Yuki, we're winding down. We're coming to the end of the interview. Before I ask my last question, is there any questions you might have for us? Are there any questions?
So you say you have YouTube. What do y'all talk about on YouTube often?
We do bad video games.
Yeah, we used to.
You can go watch me play 2K with my friends.
Oh gosh, 2K. I think Outriders. So our show used to be on YouTube, and we used to do like actual shows. So you can go watch some of the old shows. That was like our first 2 seasons. But then season 3, we're like, yo, podcast. We don't have time for this. So
because I was in school and I didn't feel like editing, and I told you that.
It's a lot of work. It is.
It is. So yeah, that's pretty much all we do on YouTube is like streaming every now and then, stuff like that.
Okay.
But
it's not like your streams where it's like fan engagement and you got blockers and
Twitch affiliate over here.
Twitch affiliates.
We
just put the shit on and be like, stream, okay. Play the game like you normally play it. You just don't talk to me.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're just gonna see me like.
It's focused like.
Yeah, like just playing a game, like regular.
Some games get me like that though.
So.
Cool. Yeah. Well, that's us in a nutshell. Just 2 guys playing video games.
We just 2 niggas that be playing games.
There we go.
That's
one more question. I noticed I said Central Standard Time. Where are you guys?
Good old racist Alabama. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it. No, we're actually in Alabama. We're from the dirty South. That's right.
Okay. I always wondered. I was like, I'm in New York, New York City.
Wow.
I'm in Brooklyn,
okay.
New York.
Oh wow, Brooklyn. Okay. Wow.
Look.
Oh, we definitely were.
Jiggle, all right.
What Tim's are okay? Tim's?
Oh yeah, I got my Tim's right here. I always got my Tim's, my bacon, egg, and cheese. Like I'm ready. Like my store right there. That's why I heard the police.
Ma'am, I'm good. We straight.
We
straight. Don't worry.
I'm the only one. I used to have Tim's. I got re-up. Gotta get some more Tim's. So you already know.
I never been to Alabama though. One day.
It's all right. You can skip this state. It's cool.
Listen, the closest we have to any kind of artifact here is Kiki Poo. All right, and I had explained that today. What Kiki Poo is.
She ain't never had Cajun Ranch fries either.
Cajun Ranch fries. That's another. Oh man.
That sounds scary, but okay.
No. If conventions ever happen and you're ever this way, we're all gonna go out for Cajun fries and Kiki Poo. Well,
okay.
Hopefully.
Well, I don't know.
COVID,
and we also don't want you to die.
We don't. Kiki Poo is pretty much diabetic. Just if you're not diabetic before, you'll be.
I work in a candy store. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So, like, if you took all the Jolly Ranchers,
I always got candy with me at all times.
God damn.
Oh, then you good. Like, if you took all the Jolly Ranchers and put them together, that's what that is. I promise.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I would love it.
I got a New York question.
Okay.
Is the chopped cheese really that shit?
Okay, what a chopped cheese is, right? It's just
I know what it is. I done made my version of it, but I haven't had it from like a bodega.
It's like, okay, my own personal opinion, I don't agree. Like me, I'm a special case. I'm not a huge fan of deli food in general. I don't eat bacon, egg, and cheese like that or chopped cheese. It was okay when I was in high school. I did like it a lot, but now I'm like, it's alright. I'll just make it myself. But everyone else I know loves it. So yes, according to them, yes.
Okay.
That's like the most like bought item in a deli at a dinner. A hero, just a chopped cheese.
so if I roll it, because I'm pretty much, I don't like a lot of people. So, but if I did roll into New York and walk into a bodega, chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese with onions and green peppers.
Yep, that's it. It's like, oh, yo, what up? And that's it. You say it, and they're like, all right. Keep it simple.
Now, do I have to say bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll? Do I have to say it in one word, or can I? Because if I say it like this, I'm sure they're gonna be like, "I'm gonna stomp him out right now." He's not for me.
Like it's one word, but it depends on like because a lot of like delis are like at least in my area, like most places are run by Muslims, so they don't use like pork. So you gotta know. So if you say, you gotta be like. What first you gotta ask them like, hey, you got beef, you got pork, and then you can say it in one word. You gotta be clear, you know, because you don't want to ask for one and you get beef, bacon, okay,
I'm with you now. Okay, all right,
fire,
cool.
It's a system to this.
Okay,
levels to this shit.
And make sure you get an Ari. You get an Ari on the side, and you're good.
Really? What flavor though?
Half and half. Lemon iced tea.
Wow.
We fuss with the peach tea down here.
Yeah,
no.
you know.
No, it's alright.
It's all, it's a dirty South thing. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
I used to live in the South for a short time, so I guess I can understand.
Okay. So you know what sweet tea is then. So you're not like shocked when people are like, "Hey, let me get a sweet tea." You guys are like, "We have iced tea."
Sweet tea is like in McDonald's. There's no other way I would get a sweet tea.
That's funny. Okay. Well, cool. Well, Yuki, we're not going to hold you up. We know you got plenty of stuff to do, and you're trying to rest, and you took your only day off. It's so nice.
No, I'm going to stream next. We're about to start my stream. I'm not going to bed till I'm going to bed like at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be all right. I got work in the morning. It'll be fine.
Right, Alice. You already know what it is. So my question to you is, this is something we try to pose all our guests now that we're going to start doing. If you could, how do I phrase this? Hold on, because I want to do it right.
Went over it.
Yeah, we did go over it because last time I phrased it for Clyde McDoom, it didn't work too well. Let me see.
We try to be all thought provoking and shit sometimes, sometimes it be backfiring.
If you had to name a dish after yourself at a restaurant, what would the name of that dish be?
There it is, right there.
Oh, okay. My computer said something. It would be a slice of cheese pizza with bacon, and it would be called with extra bacon. Like, what is happening? I started my game started going on by itself, and it would be called the Crissilicious slice.
Crissilicious.
Wow, the Crissilicious slice. Okay.
Yes. Okay. That's the name of it. There we go.
Okay. Awesome.
That's what you want. It has like extra bacon and extra cheese. Because that's all I eat is meat and cheese. So I'm very unhealthy.
Hey, I respect that.
Unhealthy. No vegetables, no lettuce, no nothing. Just meat, cheese, Crissilicious slice. There we go.
Can't stand when you go to a restaurant. I'm gonna just have a salad. I'm gonna pay for this shit. You better order you.
Oh no! I always, every time I'm in there, they're like I think every place they look at me weird if I go like to Chipotle and stuff. I'm like, hey, can I have chicken and cheese? They're like lettuce and no.
I don't need all that bullshit. I came here for protein.
Skip all of that. Add extra meat. Just extra chicken. Extra.
Respect.
I just want meat. I am a carnivore. It's okay.
She can hang with us because it's on point.
Right.
You be cooking
meats. That's it, bro. Meat. Oh, that's awesome. Well, Yuki, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for finally coming on the show with us. We really appreciate you. Before we leave, of course, tell people where they can catch you, where they can see you. Please share it.
Yes. Well, my name is Yuki Crissy. You can find me on anything called Yuki Crissy. Facebook, Yuki Crissy. Twitter, if I go on it one day. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, Yuki Crissy, and I'm about to go live right now. So everything is Yuki, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Yes.
Yuki Crissy.
Awesome.
Go follow.
You guys heard it here first, of course.
You can even add me online. I don't care.
See, I'll probably go add you on PlayStation.
Go ahead. Oh, it's Yuki Crissy, but Crissy cannot be said on Japanese systems. So there's an underscore between the C and the R.
That's my real name. So yeah, I know.
Okay, you understand. All right. So
it's like, why can't that be Chris? Fuck you.
Can't be Chris. Nope, no Chris's. Nope.
Fuck y'all.
That is so weird. Okay. I did not know
I thought you knew. I feel like I've told you that before.
No, I didn't know that. That's weird. No wonder. Okay. Well, again, thank you so much. And of course, guys, you can see us everywhere, the Nerd Plate. And then, of course, follow us on Twitter where Mr. Leroy does crazy stuff on the Twitter. Of course, Patreon, Golfy, we're there too. Yuki, again, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
Guys, it's been You know what? And listen, I was gonna have I was gonna invite you back for the RPG roundtable since you like RPGs. Well, there's that. But I would definitely.
It's okay. It's okay, Yuki. I'm not gonna be on that bitch either, so it's cool.
But I definitely like to have you back on the show from time to time if that's cool, because I definitely want to see your progress through the remake.
Yes. When the game come out, yo, hit me up. I'll tell you about Sephiroth and his daughter and their relationship. I got you.
Ooh, just wait. Just wait. Just wait till you get to 2. Damn. You almost need to get a PlayStation and play the original.
Play the original? I was supposed to say,
you can just read the story. You'll see.
No, don't stay away from Wikipedia. Stay away from the forums. Stay away from everybody who's like, I've played 7 before, because they're gonna ruin it for you. So, anyway, guys, I'm Rockman3K3.
I'm Leroy,
and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.